Welcome everybody. This is our Main Street Entertainment Series for 2011. It's summer. Woohoo! This series is sponsored by the City of Janesville Leisure Services Department. This year's co-sponsors are Elmer's Kettle Corn. Make sure you see Elmer over here under the tent. Gilmore and Mariano Family Dentistry. Home Again Consignment. Huntington Place. Commercial Bank. And the Janesville Senior Advisory Board. We want to thank them for their generous support, which has made this series possible. Now, put your hands together for a nice warm welcome for Joe Robertson, the Country Classic.
I ain't gonna work on the railroad. I ain't gonna work on the farm. Gonna lay around the shack till the little train comes back, rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the little train comes back, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Steve, was a beauty operator. Sister could weave and spin. Daddy owned an interest in an old cotton gin. Watch that old money roll in. Hey, roll in my sweet baby's arms. Roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. One more thing. Your parents don't like me. They run me away from your door. If I had my life to live over, I wouldn't go there anymore. Hey, roll in my sweet baby's arms. Roll in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, rolling in my sweet baby's arms.
Nice one, Joe. Thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody for their support over the years.
You're welcome.
Not you. Not you, I mean. But I see a lot of people up there, and I see every time we play, so I really want to thank you for supporting this little band.
I'm working on it.
She's working on it.
Joe.
What? Now, can you hear me better? All right.
You know, Joe and electricity is something new.
Make the world go away and get it off of my shoulders. Say the things you used to say. Make the world go away. Do you remember when you loved me before the world took me astray? If you do, then forgive me and make the world go away. Make the world go away and get it off of my shoulders. Say the things you used to say and make the world if I hurt you, I'll make it up day by day. Just tell me that you love me and make the world go away. Make the world go away and get it off of my shoulder. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. Say the things you used to say and make the world go away. All right, thanks a lot. And we're going to put Junior here on a song. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's good.
At my door the leaves are falling, a cold wild wind will come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. I go out on a party just to look for a little fun. But I find it dark and lonely, for I still miss someone. Well, I've never forgot those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all of the love was there. Wondered if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. Well, I've never forgotten those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all of the love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone.
Thank you, Junior.
Nice,
Thank you. You're welcome, Joe. I'd do almost anything for you. Now, not that one thing.
I tell you, it's more fun than eating broccoli. See?
We gotta wait for Junior. Here's an old Hank Williams song. You can sing along with me.
He doesn't eat.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole day through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you, Steve. Nice hand for Steve on the harmonica. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Thank you. We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street. We like living right, being free. We don't make a party out of love. We like holding hands and pitching woo. We don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies out in San Francisco do. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. Place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. And white lightning is still the biggest thrill of all. Here's Steve. Hey. Leather boots are still in style for manly footwear. Beads and Roman sandals won't be seen. Football's still the roughest thing on campus. And the kids here still respect the college dean. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. Place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse by golly. And white lightning still the biggest thrill of all. In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA.
Oh, Joe, ain't he just wonderful?
Come on here now. Let's do the prisoner song. You ever heard the prisoner song? Well, you're going to hear it now, buddy.
Guess where Joe wrote it?
Shawna. No, I wasn't in jail. Shawna, come on. Here we go. Let's see. Now, if I had the wings of an angel, over these prison walls I would fly. I would fly to the arms of my darling, and there I'd be willing to die. Won't you meet me tonight, love, oh meet me. Meet me out in the moonlight alone, where I have a sad story to tell you. It's a story that's never been told. Steve, hey. Oh, I wish I had someone to love me, someone I could really call my own. And I wish I had someone to live with, for I'm tired of living alone. Now if I had a ship on the ocean, all covered with silver and gold, before I would hurt my poor darling, that ship would be anchored and sold. Now if I had the wings of an angel, over these prison walls I would fly. I would fly to the arms of my darling, and there I'd be willing to die. And there I'd be willing to die. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got another one?
Sure.
All right.
Don't forget March sings too.
Well, she's got to get over here too. Come on, Shawna, you can get over here and sing a little. She's bashful. Can you hear Steve's guitar up there all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty loud. Sure guitar that we can't hear.
What do you
What do you think?
George on a fast brain, is that too fast?
Should try that. An E?
E. The other E. It was a rainy, windy morning on the day that I was born in that one-room Checkers countryside. They say my mammy left me the same day that she had me, said she hit the road, never once looked back. Now I just like to mention my granny's old age pension is the reason why I'm standing here today. I got all my country learning, a milking and a churning, pick cotton, raising elm bale hay. Now I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. Got a good Christian reason and a great education. Ain't no need to be all treat me this way. to wiggle when you're walking in your big city talking in your bend and shiny ragtop car. Yeah, let's hurry up and wait in this land of give and take. I guess haste leads the way most every time. I defect in my soul when I hear those legs roll. You can bet I'm gonna get some more of mine. Well, I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. Got a good crisp raisin and an eighth grade education. Ain't no need y'all treat me this way. Mr. Steve Baker. Well, I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. Got a good crisp raisin and an eighth grade education. Ain't no need y'all treat me this way. Ain't no need y'all treat me this way. Says Joe, meet me at 6 behind the courthouse. Mary. What do you think I can get for that? Oh, it's really falling apart. Look out. I thought they quit making them out of wood.
Junior's all right once you get to know him.
You know I got feelings for you. She's kind of nice.
Blue moon turns to gold again in G. Ready? Memories that linger in my heart. Memories that make my heart grow cold. But somehow they'll live again, sweetheart. And my blue moon again will turn to gold. When my blue moon turns to gold again. When the rainbow turns the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again. You'll be back within my arms to stay. Steve. Your lips that used to thrill me so. Your kisses were meant for only me. In my dreams they'll live again, sweetheart. But my golden moon is just a memory. When my blue moon turns to gold again. When the rainbow turns the clouds away. When my blue moon turns to gold again, you'll be back within my arms to stay. Yes, you'll be back within my arms to stay. Thank you. Where's Shawna? Come on, sing a little. We got another female singer here that's really good, and I'm tickled to death she's here.
I guess so.
I guess so.
She's married?
Yeah, she's married here. I got to introduce the band. This is Steve Baker from Sun Prairie, so give him a nice hand.
All right, thank you.
This is Mark Schultz in the back drums, and that's his wife Shawna. She's going to sing. This here is Junior Moore, and his mother's sitting up there. I didn't hardly recognize you, but here you go.
You always wondered who that was.
I can do it. Okay. Well, now she changed my mind. Ain't that just like what my wife changing my mind?
Maybe you should have changed your shorts
Got
too,
to
Joe.
keep you in line.
She's watching me too.
And how about Joe Roberts?
How about that?
How
about that?
There's a lot of people wonder that. How about Joe
How
Roberts?
about Joe Roberts? Joe is approximately 83 years young and still going strong. In fact, we can't get him to quit.
They've tried to
We've
get me, but I
tried.
ain't going. We're going to do the wild side of life, and then she's going to do the answer, and she really does a good job. So here we go on D. I think it's D. Yeah, this is. You know, turn around D. You wouldn't read my letter if I wrote you. You asked me not to call you on the phone. But there's something I'm wanting to tell you. So I wrote it in the words of this song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. Steve. The glamour of the gay night lights has lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you wait to be anybody's baby and forget the truest love you ever know. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life, and went back to the wild side of life. Here's Shawna.
As I sit here tonight, the jukebox playing the song about the wild side of life. As I listen to the words you are saying, it brings memories of when I was just in mine. It wasn't God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the words of your song. Too many times married men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong. It's a shame that all the blame is on us women. It's not true that only human feel the same. But from the start, most every heart that's ever broken was because there always was a man to blame. It wasn't God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the words of your song. Too many times
Shawna.
I'm going to keep her up. She wants it. I'll have her do another song. Blue Kentucky Girl, then, so I think you'll like this.
Check.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. E, Eddie. Kia Eddie.
You left me for the bright lights of the town. A country boy set out to see the world. But remember when those neon lights shine down, that big old moon shines on your Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining in your world? Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl. Don't wait to bring great riches home to me. I need no diamond rings or fancy pearls. Just bring yourself, you're all I'll ever need. That's good enough for this blue Kentucky girl. I swear I love you by the moon above you. How bright is it shining in your world? Some morning when you wake up all alone, just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl. Just come on home to your blue Kentucky girl.
Nice answer, Shawna.
Thank you.
Maybe we can get her up there after a while and we'll get her to do another. Thanks, Shawna. Great job. Well, I hate to follow that act now. I wish I'd have followed Junior. He ain't as good. You ain't as good looking and you're fat.
I'd follow Joe, but I don't have a shovel.
This is not a good night tonight. Yeah. My wife reminded me to bring water. I'd have been dry right now.
Like you're wet.
There's Milton's #1 auctioneer, Bob Johnson. Well, I'll be darned.
I gotta do that in G. Because he's sitting there and waiting for me to do it.
You doing it in G?
Can you go boom, 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 boom? And E is G. G. Boom, boom,
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't never play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Steve, huh? In a fancy dining car, they're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can be free, but those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. How about that harp? Done. If that railroad train was mine, I'll bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Then I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
The next one, you run right with it. It's an E.
Here he's going, boy. Here we go. Here's Junior.
Well, I do my best to hide the snow. Well, I do my best to hide the snow I'm feeling. I try to make believe there's nothing wrong, but friends keep asking me about you, darling, and it hurts me so to tell them that you're gone. If they ask me, I guess I'd be denying that I've been unhappy all along. But if they heard my heart, they'd hear it crying. Where's my darling when she's coming home? But I've asked myself a million times, it's right for me to do, to try to give these blues alone or wait around for you. Be doing pretty good until that moon can shine through, and then I get so doggone lonesome. Now time stands still when you're waiting. Sometimes think my heart is stomped in two. It was lonely hour last forever. It's 60 minutes more to wait for you. And I guess I'll keep on waiting till you with me, 'cause I believe that loving you is right. Hell, I don't care if the sun don't shine tomorrow, if I can't get you with me tonight. And I know I'll go on loving you, 'cause true love can be killed. Shit, tired to get you off my mind, but I guess I never will. If it happens to dozen others, but I know I love you still, 'cause I get so doggone lonesome. Yes, I get so doggone lonesome.
That was good, Junior.
Thank you.
I got Gatorade.
Where did it come off of? Bed Springs?
Fresh.
Like come closer or anything?
No, draw a line.
No? What's this here?
Get away from me. And we're gonna be down here. Draw a line.
You got a list you're going by there?
Out of here. We're gonna do an old song, World War II song that I guess I learned down in the South Pacific. It goes like this. Far across the blue water lives an old German daughter on the banks of the old River Rhine, where I found her and loved her. Now I can't forget her. She's my sweet Fräulein. Fräulein, Fräulein, look up to the heavens. Pretend that your hands holding mine. By the same stars above you, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fräulein. Steve, tell us on. When my memory wanders away over yonder to the sweetheart that I left behind, in a moment of glory, her face shines before me, the face of my pretty Fräulein. Fräulein, Fräulein, walk down by the river. Pretend that your hands holding mine. By the same stars above you, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fräulein. Yes, you are my pretty Fräulein. Thank you. You want to sing, Steve? You want to say anything?
Sure.
When doesn't your memory wander?
Let's see here, Junior. What do we got?
We're going to have Steve do a little song for you. What key in?
Let's try Miles and Miles of Texas. In the key of C.
All right. Jody, here comes Miles, Miles of Texas.
1, 2, 3.
I was born in Louisiana, out on the old bayou. I was raised on shrimps and catfish, and Mammy's good gumbo. Well, I got that rampant fever, I said goodbye to Ma and Pa. Well, I crossed that old Red River, boys, this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, the stars up in the sky. Miles and miles of Texas, I'm gonna live there until I die. Oh, I rode up into Cowtown, cradle of the West. Just ask any cowboy, he'll tell you it's the best. And I met a Texas beauty, I got so friendly with her mom. Well, I looked into her big blue eyes, this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, the stars up in the sky. Miles and miles of Texas, I'm gonna live there until I die. I took up riding Broncos, I made every rodeo, till I met a tough one, his name was Devil Joe. I grabbed hold of his bridle to ride this old outlaw. He threw me from the saddle, boys, this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, the stars up in the sky. Miles and miles of Texas, I'm gonna live there until I die. Let's go on home, back to Texas. Thank you very much. Well, it sure is nice to see everybody out here tonight. Thank you all for coming down.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody here.
Yeah.
He wants to buy a can of popcorn after we get done here, don't you, Junior?
Popcorn for everybody.
If you come over with that money you owe me, Joe, I sure would.
Don't tell everybody I owe you money.
And don't forget, if Joe Roberts owes anybody here money, he's right here. This is him.
It's so bad as long as you don't count the interest.
No, don't count the interest. Let's do Jealous Heart. Can you give me a turn on? All right. Jealous heart, oh jealous heart, stop beating. Can't you see the damage you have done? You have driven her away forever. Jealous heart, now I'm the lonely one. I was part of everything she planned for, and I know she loved me from the start. Now she hates the sight of all I stand for, just because of you, oh jealous heart. Steve, jealous heart, why did I let you rule me when I knew the end would bring me pain? Now she's gone away forever, and I'll never see my love again. Through the years her memory will haunt me, even though we're many miles apart. It's so hard to know she'll never want me, 'cause she's heard your beating jealous heart. Just because of you, oh jealous heart. Let's do Gone, Gone and She.
That's a good one.
Sean, you want to sing again?
No,
No. Wait till later.
Are you sure?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. She said if I ever deceived her, she'd be gone before I could count 10. Well, I guess that I didn't believe her. Just look at the troubles I'm in. And she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster the train flies. Farther on down the track. Steve. Hey. I lost every right to be happy when I lost all the heaven I'd found. She warned me she'd leave and she left me before my first hair hit the ground. And she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster the train flies. Farther on down the track. How about that harp? If I only knew where I could find her, well, I'd crawl there on my hands and knees. Each tick of the clock is a reminder that she's 1 second farther from me. And she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster the train flies. Farther on down the track. Farther on down the track. Charlie, you got something? Go. They catch him. Sure. Here's Junior's gonna sing Ramblin' Fever in it, I hope.
I don't remember, Joe, do you?
Go ahead.
If I had done have the same nail too long, and my ears can't stand to hear the same old song, and I don't leave the highway long enough to walk down in the mud. I've got rambling fever in my blood. I caught this rambling fever long ago, when I first heard a lonesome whistle blow. If someone said I'd ever give a damn, they damn sure told you wrong. 'Cause I've had rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of care for mine as he. Here's my good buddy Steve. There's times I'd like to bed down on the sofa and let some pretty lady rub my back, and spend the early morning drink coffee, lying about when I'd be coming back. 'Cause I will won't let no woman tie me down. And I'll never get too old to get around like Joe. Wanna die along the highway right away like some old highline coal. The restless rambling fever in my soul. Rambling fever, that kind of can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Take it home, Stephen. Thank you. I had to get that before Joe stole it from me. Put it in your book. Let's do Charlie's Shoes and G. G? No, it's in G.
Here we go. I wish I was in Charlie's shoes, that's what I always said. 'Cause he had you and everything tied with a golden thread. Charlie up and went away, and when I got the news, it wasn't long till I was walking round in Charlie's shoes. Charlie, now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore. Walking back and forth across the floor. The trouble that got him away I've got for company, and these nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. Steve! Grass at Charlie's shoes turned to brown, and every little dream I've had she's always tearing down. I never knew old Charlie's shoes could have so many tacks, a disappointing sorrow, and I wish he had 'em back. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, dancing back and forth across the floor. The trouble that drove him away I've got for company, and these nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. And these nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me.